What up, roomies? It's your boy the other day, and we are back with another episode of In the House.
In the House.
It's your boys.
It's your boys. Aquí Luisito, Nene Bueno, you know, the actor, the good guy.
Nene Bueno.
People. And we got our guy in the back.
Fucking guy in the back. The one guy left. Well,
The wee lad.
TG.
So what's going on, guys? What's up?
You know.
How was your week?
Everything was good. How was yours?
My week was good. Actually, pretty eventful. My week, believe it or not, it was pretty busy. It went by fast. It was pretty fruitful. I closed 3 deals in 1 week.
Congratulations.
And 2 in 1 day. Like
Congratulations.
For the second time. Yeah. I got to spend some time with the family.
Did making those deals make your balls feel like they dropped a little bit more?
Yeah, they did.
All right.
I was going to be like time with the fam, but okay.
Now, if your balls drop with time with the family, something's wrong. Something's wrong there.
But
we ain't
spent
in
a
them
little time
southern
with the fam.
states.
Actually, went to the Bronx Zoo. Shout out to the BX.
Ooh,
went to the zoo.
BX Zoo.
And yesterday I went to the Vegandille with a couple of homies, couple of coworkers.
I got a story about the Bronx Zoo.
Yeah, talk to me.
Did you know they trained the peacocks to steal weed?
No way.
Yeah, yes way.
Is that why they have them out there free? They got them out, like not in no cages or nothing. I saw them there.
To steal your weed.
They were sitting by like the food court. That's why.
Because they know that's where all the niggas with the weed at go for the munchies.
That makes sense, man.
The more you know.
You feel me?
Snap.
But guys, Lou, how was your week before I get into the story that I want to share so much?
I can't wait, bro.
I can't wait.
He's itching.
I'm super itching. You don't even know.
Itching like herpes.
Like crabs.
Wow. Yeah, like
frothers.
Yeah, like hemorrhoids. It was a great week for me. We moved to headquarters now, and it's pretty impressive where I have my new office now, and you know, climbing the corporate ladder. He's working better than ever.
Working better than ever, climbing that ladder,
bro.
So shout outs to the people at work.
Shout out to them. And speaking about work,
Dun, dun, dun.
As you guys know, I work with, not the most savoriest of people.
Yes, we know you hate your work.
Yeah, besides that. And I deal with a lot of people going through like negative times in their lives, or not really the most savory type of people. You know what I mean? So I was in my office hanging out, chilling, not really chilling, doing some work, but I was there chilling, and one of our clients come up to me and he was like, "Yo, can I get your support for 2024?" And I looked at him, support for 202024. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't understand.
Politician?
No, I didn't. I didn't understand at all. My man said, "Yo, I'm running for president." I looked at him. I was like,
"But who was it though?"
I'm not gonna mention his name.
Oh,
but you feel
was it a regular schmegula degular dude?
It's a regular dude. Like, yo, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's a very unsavory person.
Oh, unsavory dude.
Like, my first comment about this man is he has the cleanest clothes on the planet Earth, but he smells like ass water.
Oh.
Straight out. He smells like hot dog water that's been sitting in the sun for like a week. With no lid on. Bro, it's bad. Like, yo, homeboy, look, not safe. Not somebody that could lead the free world.
Not the free world.
Nobody. Like, yo,
nobody
bro,
that smells like that should govern.
Fuck smell like that. Yo, nobody that looks like that should be running this country.
Exactly.
So, me thinking, it was just like dealing with craziness.
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing of it. But then he pulls up the candidate website where you can see everybody who's running for president.
And he's actually there?
And he's actually there.
On the ballot?
Oh, on the ballot. He's on the ballot. So, me being...
It was a Kanye, was it? Oh, man.
It was... No, actually, I did not see Kanye West on the ballot.
And I'm saying Kanye. Oh, I was about to say it wasn't Kanye that approached.
No, he's trying to guess if it was Kanye.
Yeah, no,
Kanye
it was not Kanye. It wasn't Kanye. But right, so I looked up to see what the requirements to become president were, and it's not a lot.
Apparently not.
It's not a lot. The bar is very low to become president.
Oh wow!
All you gotta do is be like over 35, American citizen, and have a bank account. I don't know why the bank. I guess to pay you.
Yeah.
So they have some
so that way they can
have
give you
some
the
sort
right
of
deposit or some shit.
way of knowing where you live, I guess.
But if you're a citizen, you got your social security card, you
Right,
know, so they could track you through your number.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, bro, if this motherfucker could get registered or become president,
Anybody can do it.
Right.
So here, roomies, I'm announcing my running for 2028 the other day for president.
2028. Okay.
Yeah, 2028. I'm not old enough yet to run for president.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be at least 35.
Right. I
You feel
could do
me?
it.
Yeah, you could do it.
I could do it.
Maybe I could be your vice or like somebody in cabinet.
I love it.
You
There
feel
we
me?
go.
Lou for 2024, me for 2028.
There we go.
You feel me?
Write me in.
But yeah, I'm announcing my run for presidency right here. Y'all heard it first. In the house.
In the house.
You feel me? And is there anything you guys would like me to do while I'm president?
Let's just make like weed legal like federal level.
Oh, that's a given because I'm gonna be smoking all throughout the White House.
I love it.
And when we get to the White House, I guess we gotta change the name of the podcast too. To in the White House.
In the White House.
You feel me? I think we could set this up like in the Oval Office. You feel me? They already got 2 couches there. You know, I hope they got good internet.
Yeah.
How's the Wi-Fi?
I hope the Wi-Fi is
sure,
good.
yeah.
I hope the Wi-Fi is really
They're
good
gonna have
there.
the best Wi-Fi in the
They
White House.
should.
ever.
I mean, no
You feel
latency.
me? But you know, 2028,
Would
we
you
in
be
there.
mad if to find out if they're still doing like LAN connection?
Well, LAN is not really bad because it's just Ethernet. It's just a hard connection.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, hard connections are the shit.
So that's what I'm saying. Would you be mad if like
No,
there
because
is
that's
no
faster.
Wi-Fi? Everything is just like directly LAN. It's just like
Nah, they have to have
like
Wi-Fi
all,
there.
there's like
Yeah,
fucking
Wi-Fi.
all around like the fucking corners of the walls and shit. It's just
Mad
LAN, yeah.
mad LAN cables
like everywhere
everywhere.
in the fucking.
I think I would get very annoyed and order people to be like, yo, either put this shit in the wall or like
Yeah, you gotta
get
have
some
a-
Wi-Fi in this bitch. Like, we ain't doing this LAN cable shit.
An IT tech.
Yeah, or if not, you're gonna see me one day in like basketball shorts and like a tank top, just pulling them shits down. I'm putting this to Wi-Fi, guys.
Yeah.
President Tavares, what are you doing? What are you doing? Upgrading you. Fuck.
President. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna register and we're gonna run for president. So remember, roomies, vote for me. I don't know what my slogan's gonna be yet, but I'll figure it out by 2026.
Dímelo.
Yo, facts. That's my slogan.
Dímelo.
Dímelo. I'm gonna have everybody saying that.
Perfect, bro.
From New Yorkers to Los Angelites.
Yeah. That's like
To Texas to everybody. Everybody's gonna say dímelo.
Dímelo.
I don't know what my first order as president is gonna be either, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
I don't know what stands I'm gonna take. I don't know none of that shit. But all I know is I'm running for president.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
So vote for me. You know what I'm gonna do too as president?
What?
If anybody wants to beef with me, I'm gonna fight them.
Wow.
If anybody wants to beef with the US, I'm gonna just fight them bare knuckle
What the
boxing. And put it on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
This is-
Get that money up, you know, put it to a good cause and shit. You know, or maybe I'll buy some missiles with it. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean,
Who knows? Let's see what's on the wish list.
Everything is possible.
Anything's possible as me as president.
Sheesh.
What?
Why? Tell us. What's on your mind, Manny HitEmWitIt?
What, you wouldn't vote for me? You wouldn't trust me behind the wheels of this country?
I mean, do we have wheels still?
I don't know, but hopefully when I'm done, we'll be flying.
There we go. Wheels flying. There we go.
It's a lot going on, man.
What's going on?
It's a lot going on. It's officially autumn, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you heard me right. That's right.
What was that?
It
It's
is
officially fall.
It's officially autumn.
It is official.
Oh.
No, isn't it on the
it's not.
21st?
Here in New York,
Isn't it on the
it's
21st?
No, in New York, it's officially autumn, and the way you know is can you wake up and you come outside and you're like, oh fuck, oh shit, damn, it's brick outside. Oh my god.
Nah, it's
And
not
Nah,
so
it ain't that break.
just the
It'd be
other
feeling
day-
nice.
Nah,
It's
so
like,
just
it's
the
like
other day,
60. It's like okay.
Yeah.
just the other day that happened. The other day. like Thursday or Friday. I think it was
Like-
Thursday.
No, there was a day that was
Okay,
kind of
so-
fresh,
Yeah.
kind of nice outside.
Like Friday morning was real brisk.
No,
It was like 50,
No,
like
but like
upper
50.
50s.
It was like 58 or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It felt real good.
It was great.
It was fucking awesome, bro.
I loved
like
it.
Really,
Autumn's the shit.
I like
Autumn is the shit.
But autumn is here.
Autumn is here.
It's
The
Virgo
fall-
season.
It's falling.
Yeah, man.
It's Virgo season, you know.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Shout out to the Virgos.
I guess. Sure.
What? What's wrong with Virgos?
Sure.
What?
Nah, Virgos are cool.
Yo, this guy right here.
This guy.
My bad, Mr. Scorpio,
No,
Mr.
no,
Mr.
don't put out my sign.
Mr.
Excuse us.
Mr.
Excuse us.
What?
That's the Scorpion that got the
Well,
two
oh,
plus.
oh, I see.
Look at that,
I
look
see
at
what he was
Feel
going
me?
with.
And the
With a
why?
little like, okay.
And then the why? You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. But nah, don't put it on my sign.
The sound effects are so off.
Yes.
What sound would a scorpion's tail make besides why?
Something like that. I don't know.
That sounds like you're squirting venom.
Yeah. Or
Or
Whippa.
whippa.
Boom.
Blah blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah.
You know? Just hold people to accountability.
What?
What?
Why? Who are we holding accountable? Who the fuck are we? Hold on, my nigga. Hold on. Who's accountable for what?
Like, how did we get here?
Exactly.
I know.
What left did we take?
I don't know.
Yo, the
This is what
segue.
happens when autumn comes, when fall.
When fall
Oh.
hits,
When you call it fall. No, man.
Because
I
the
like autumn.
leaves
The leaves change.
you
everything
know, the
changes.
leaves falls.
off the tree.
We're out of what else? What is it called? We're out of Mercury retrograde.
Mercury
Which
is
some
always
good news,
retrograding.
Apparently, right?
Apparently, that bitch is always retrograding.
Like-
Yeah. Mercury be wildin'. And reggaeton.
Be wilding.
Mercury and reggaeton. She be needing to get hot chanclas aligned.
Chanclas.
Yeah.
Oh, the Okay. Wow.
Yeah, the chanclas.
Yeah, yeah. Get your chanclas in order.
In order, sir.
Realign those chanclas so that you get
That must have been your
out
high
of reggaeton.
thought.
Yeah.
That must have been your high thought.
Like chanclas, different colors. I don't know.
Yeah, different color chanclas.
Yeah.
Right? The red chanclas. The green. Yo, imagine. Yo, okay. They've done this before in fucking what is it called? In Kung Fu Hustle. But
Okay.
would you imagine if they make like a parody like Hispanic anime? Like, okay, we know that they even have like
Hispanic
They
anime.
have they have Chinese anime, right? They have Korean anime, right? We even know they have black anime and different type of American anime.
I don't
What
respect.
if we
I don't
have
respect Chinese
cool
anime.
different type. Yo, fuck
They
you.
don't respect-
I don't respect Chinese
It's still
anime.
anime. It's still like we even have American anime if you want to count like Airbender and all that shit, right?
What, like the Boondocks and
But what
Airbender?
if yeah, right?
Boondocks.
Afro Samurai and all that. What if we had like a Hispanic-based samurai, and it would be like the mom takes off her chancla and just like
Wow.
you know type crazy moves.
Yeah, those
like,
sound effects are on point.
yeah, compared to the other one, right? Compared to he was like, yeah, sound effects are off. But the mom is like, oh, mom, like you're
Chancla,
Bro, I don't know. Like I can't see an Hispanic
I
anime
can see it. You know how to do like
because I feel like there'll
cooking scenes?
be a bunch of like.
They do the crazy cooking scenes, the chopping.
Oh, if
chopping
it's like
on the board and
Or
shit.
if it's like a food anime, I can see that going down. It'll be like I got
cutting.
reincarnated as Doña Nene or some shit like that. You feel me?
Frying the tostones.
Yeah.
Because my Hispanic grandmother
Cutting it
got
up.
transported to another world.
You feel me?
That's so random.
That would be like the name of it.
Nah,
It would
you're not getting it. You're missing it. It'll be like each I don't know, each chancla has different powers or some wild shit like.
No, but
Yo.
I'm just saying like in general, like a Hispanic anime would be like my Hispanic grandmother got summoned to another world.
I was thinking like
And she's like, me, hijo.
like Pokemon, but instead of the ball, it's the chancla, and they throw it at you and they catch you with it.
They catch. Nah,
At the
I-
animals.
Yeah, exactly.
I would think it's more like Let me see. It could even be like freaking. That's a good one. That's not a bad one.
I would think it would be like more like Bleach.
It could even be like a fucking
like Bleach,
the Tainos.
Like every chancla you gets everybody has their own unique chancla that gives them superpowers and shit.
Yeah.
When you put them on and shit.
But I would say, but it would have to be different ones. Like somebody gets the chancla, somebody gets the fucking belt, the correa.
Yeah.
Someone gets the freaking. Someone gets the switch, the freaking they get like the tree switch.
Yo,
Let's
be honest. Someone gets a palo escoba.
Come
on, let's be honest.
And then the last one. Come on. Someone gets the machete.
No, you're forgetting one. Oh, you're forgetting the sixth chancla ranger. The cucharon.
The cucharon. Oh,
the cucharon, bro. You forgot. That's like the Green Ranger that comes through and just fucks everything up.
Feel me?
The katana.
And it'll be a hot cucharon all the time.
That's it. That makes it even worse.
Even worse.
Yes.
See? Or instead of like Tokyo Ghoul, Chupacabra. You know?
Chupacabra.
Nah.
It'll be like a horror anime with the Chupacabra. And then there'll be a team to come together. They must find.
In a world.
In a world.
In a world, exactly.
We're Dominican mothers
Exactly.
around the world.
And you eating your salami.
They have the CCPD, the Chupacabra search.
How about a Platano apocalypse?
The Platano apocalypse.
Where a bunch of Dominicans get transported to a world where
there's no more plátanos.
Where there's no more plátanos.
Manito, ¿dónde están los plátanos?
That the plátanos are going extinct.
Manito,
Yeah.
pero ven acá.
And all they have is
Adiós.
like bananas.
Por favor.
Green bananas.
Solo a yuca. No.
Nah, guineitos and shit.
Que
Guineíto.
no
Yeah,
hay
that's what I'm
guineíto.
saying.
Solo hay yuca. No.
Kasabi. Wow.
Even K's like, no.
Even King's like,
He's on it. He's on it.
Like, no.
nice timing, King.
He's on it.
Thank you,
I'm telling
sir.
you, bro.
You feel me?
appreciate
What's a like Hispanic
that's my book.
sport? I would say
Baseball.
baseball. Oh, I mean, well, they already have a baseball anime, right? So like,
They have a anime about every sport. They even have an
Yeah.
anime about figure skating.
that's what I'm saying. So what would be like a Hispanic one? Like I don't know. Like, I guess maybe. Okay, I'll shout out Brazil. Like it'll be a capoeira anime.
The capoeira is featured in Mana anime. Like as a fighting style, capoeira is featured in Mana
So
anime.
that would be a fire ass
That's-
anime.
That's super
Like,
fire.
It would be like
fighting
the
style.
history of it, you know.
The
Like
history
whole
of capoeira.
History of
Capoeira.
capoeira. And then how the dance moves and then turn into fight.
Giggity.
Fua.
¿Cómo hace? Fua.
FIFA.
FIFA.
That would be like one
Yo,
of the
that'll be the
characters.
answer. Yeah.
That'll be one of the characters in the Dominican Mom one.
No, that'll be
FIFA.
you gotta like
Doña
include some of those-
FIFA.
You gotta include that in the
What?
freaking in the sound in the sound
FIFA.
effects.
Fua.
Like the chancla be like, but then like the other shit will be like FIFA,
FIFA. That's when you use the cucharon.
bang,
Yeah. Bang.
bang, FIFA.
And there's like a phrase. They always have like a catchphrase or something.
Doña FIFA.
They're like, mira mamá huevo.
Oh, we were talking about the other day. Us in the group chat. We were talking about how there literally is in certain Bleach, Bleach especially in certain animes, like literally Hispanic words are fucking super special attacks.
Yeah.
Like shout out to my guy Chad, Chado.
Oh, shit.
Chado. Chad has a move called con el brazo izquierda. Like that's
Oh,
literally his.
shit.
Yeah.
That's so aggressive.
Exactly. Literally it's like that.
But if you didn't see the clip I sent of the Japanese dude like saying
what made me think about
Hispanic shit and like with a Japanese accent, it sounds like a finishing
Sounds
move all the
amazing,
time.
bro.
¿Qué vamos a comer?
Yo.
Le pica el sobaco.
Recógeme una agua, por favor.
Oh, todo quedó.
Me trupeo.
Me trompo.
No, ¿tú quieres un trago?
Yeah, quiero un trago. Exactly.
Why do you make it sound like a dubbing in Spanish of like a cartoon?
You have to. You have to. That's the point.
That's the
No, but he
Spanish
makes it
and
sound
Jamaican. Japanese.
Nigga Jamaican.
One.
Mamá me lo huevo.
Wow.
That was aggressive. That was aggressive.
I'm a little
bro.
concerned over
Sounds
here.
like a super
sir.
move.
It sounds like you that ass did.
Like,
Sounds like you were trying to
That's
charge
like
up.
the final. The
Mama You super Dominican fly.
Pello.
wow.
Wow. You really know how to curse.
You're cursy.
Santo vieja.
But yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right. He's getting it. He's getting it.
Y'all niggas wild.
That one is wild, bro.
OD. OD wild.
Enough.
But, you know,
We got it.
besides the internet winning our hearts on that one, right? The internet did win again.
Always. Yeah, always.
Yes.
And
I concur.
and you know, these Instagram stunts and TikTok challenges are getting a little bit out of hand, as your boy DDG found out.
Oh, I was gonna say what's going
DBG, who's that?
You don't know the rapper DDG? Moonwalking through Calabasas?
Oh, DDG.
Yeah, DDG.
on. Tell us the story.
Okay.
So apparently, two men broke into his house
Two man. Uh-oh.
and slapped the shit out of him
What?
while he was sleeping in
What?
his bed.
What the?
But
He was sleeping in his bed like a baby, like a nene bueno.
like
Like
a guy.
that. Me.
and he
Two
got-
guys broke into his crib. Didn't steal anything. Didn't take anything.
Just like
Also slap him for their TikTok.
What the?
so that's some kind of like challenge going on.
I guess. I don't know.
Yo, idiots.
Maybe the internet could provide
Yeah,
some
crazy.
info on that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a challenge. But all I know is that that's quite disrespectful.
That's
some wild
OD.
shit.
Like, how
yeah.
you break into a man's house?
That's assault. Battery. That's
that's more than that's
That's a
breaking
lot.
and entering.
Breaking
that's
entering.
BNE. That's all
Yep,
kinds of
for
shit.
sure.
Like,
I would have even called raped on that. Like, yo, nah, chill, bro. I was in my boxes.
like bro,
When this happened.
like, calm the fuck down. Like, no,
Nigga said,
go
bro.
away.
Like, bro. And then the shit about it, like, when you see the video, like, he gets up and he's still mad confused about what happened. He's like, what the fuck just happened?
Right. It's like waking up from a bad dream, but realizing it just happened.
It just, how about if he was, like, in the best dream of your life? Like, everything in your dream was amazing. And then, I don't know, plap, you're there, like, the
Bro,
fuck?
Sheesh.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's
that-
crazy.
That's not cool. Like,
and then
at all.
strangers there. That's scary too. That's
No.
Yeah, like saying
They slapped him and then they ran out.
still.
So it was like when he got up to see what the fuck happened, no one was there.
He probably thought for a second that a ghost. slapped the
Yeah, I
shit
would
out
have been
of
like
him.
that. I would have been like, yo, this place is fucking haunted. And then I would have
I
grabbed,
just felt like the only slap that still hurts.
and then I would have grabbed my gun, like, yo, chill.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Dead eyes. Fuck that. But guys, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
If you, this is a 2-point question.
Okay.
If
so
you were to
two-part,
break
two-part.
into any celebrity's crib
Nope.
to slap them,
Nope.
to slap him,
what celebrity would it be? And then 2, what would you slap them with?
okay, I got mine.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
It would be Zach Galifianakis
Yeah.
with a dildo.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
like,
funny, bro.
like right there.
For some reason,
He would be down for it. Like he would be down with it.
I
Like
think I would break into Drake's house
Drake,
and slap him with like a salmon.
a salmon.
A salmon. A freshly caught salmon.
Wow.
Like I'll have it in a cooler still swimming. And I'll just like one side.
Wow.
That-
How about you, Manny? Who would you
Not random.
My
bless?
word.
Who would you bless?
You guys are OD, but all right. So since I have to choose somebody,
yes.
all right. Since I would choose,
It's all in fun and games, bro. It's all in fun and games.
Funny games.
You're not getting canceled. Don't
You're not getting
worry.
canceled.
I'd say, okay. I'd say, who's that kid? Freak. What's the kid's name?
From where?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, that's
One, Logan Paul?
the one who's the younger brother who be wilding, who's like way out of line.
I think that's Jake.
The one who's like super disrespectful.
I mean, they're
I think
both.
they're both disrespectful, but I think Jake is the younger
I
one.
mean, if I have to choose one, I guess the more disrespectful of the two.
All right.
And because he's disrespectful, I guess. And I would slap him with, let's see. I would slap him. Dang, yeah.
Give me something funny.
See, a dildo's already good. It's a good one, but I mean, that's already been taken by, and then it went over. So I would say, I would slap him with a bum.
With a what? How would you? How would that work?
I don't know how you would weaponize another person. But
Nah.
I feel
Wow.
I would slap him with a bum's
underwear.
from like with a 10-foot pole attached to it.
Like, blah, one time.
Yeah.
And just how about you just drape it over his face and leave
Ew.
it there?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, that
one.
works too. And he wakes up and just slaps himself with it.
No, he's there like, what the fuck, and you're already gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the wind.
And
Like,
I know that there's a
Like
smell.
Batman, nigga.
like
Batman.
Batman. I'm out. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yep.
Who said you? Nah, but
Order.
But going back to the main story, there is a couple of questions I do have about
Yes.
this. It's like, how easy was it for these people to break into your house? That's number one.
That's one.
And then two, don't you have like a dog or like some sort of security or a gun? I don't know, something.
Where was
Sure.
this?
That's definitely.
LA.
Yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, that's a little too much. Unless it was like a neighborhood where people just
Spooky.
feel safe enough.
True. This ain't Canada.
Nah, but still.
Oh, yeah, okay. True. That's fair.
That is true.
Speaking of spooky things, I'll give you something that like I want to talk to you about.
Spooky.
Some weird things. Like in
what
today's
weird-
news, roomies.
What
also.
weird things do you have for us?
All right, so I got some weird news for you guys. In today's news, we've definitely got to talk about over here in New York, and I don't know about the other states if they got it as bad, and hopefully not. But we definitely got to talk about this fucking Latern Fly fiasco, bro. The Latern Fly fiasco.
What happened with the lantern?
That's been going on. Have you guys been seeing like any of the lantern flies around?
Today I saw like a whole tree covered in them.
A whole tree. Yo, I mean, it's honestly, thank God that
It's coming down, though.
Yeah,
I
thank
haven't
God
seen that
I'll
in
be able to say
Queens. Like,
that
I
it's
don't-
been able to like subside. I think I've seen it subside, but bro, it was kind of like bad, like
But-
especially if you're in the city and you work in the city, like they're around.
Nah, like for instance, like at my site,
Over here, they're around.
yeah,
Other
like
day,
I
stomped
like
out
right
a
like I
few.
said, like right up the block. I was walking King,
Yeah.
right up the block. There was a whole tree covered in them shits,
Oh shit.
and I was like, wow, because you don't see them out in the street, like
Right.
walking around.
I was gonna say I don't see.
But
them
there's a difference. Like for instance, like at my job, I don't see them a lot, but I'm next to a park, which is weird. But if I go to like let's say JB's site, I be seeing a whole bunch of them, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's not nowhere near a park,
Yeah.
so it's like weird.
Yeah.
But the other day too, Primo got caught in like they were spraying like an insecticide like around here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he got like caught in it and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's
Really?
good. He's good, but
I was gonna say like
you know he
that,
grew a third nipple.
Oh shit.
That's all good.
Damn.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I'm okay.
Nah, yo, they've even made like fucking like they've started to make like fucking memes and videos about them.
Yeah.
Like there's this dude like dressed like in a hoodie and like the red spotted hoodie and shit. Like if they gangsta over here because they jump on like they'll wait and the way they jump like they got hops, bro. Like they'll wait for
Like
you
grasshoppers.
crazy. And
They
then
got crazy
fly.
hops.
Like they'll wait for you right to the moment that you're about to be saddled.
Like you're like,
Evening guy.
And
Oh.
Yeah, they'll just
and
jump
they'll
right
fucking
from under
drive,
that shit.
jump crazy, jump out of nowhere, crazy. Like,
And they got mad balls
and they got
because
wings, so they're like it's wild.
and they got mad
Nah.
balls because they'll land on you and chill
Bro,
like that.
I would supersonically step on them. Like I wouldn't wait
Yeah,
a
so, I mean,
microsecond.
If you see any, I mean, you're supposed to. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
you're supposed to, like, get
apparently,
rid of 'em.
They're super invasive.
Yeah,
so
I remember
if
killing
you see
one,
anybody
like-
in New York or I guess around here in the
Yeah.
States, anybody in America, our viewers over here, you know,
It's a
our
plague.
roomies, they're kind of invasive to the U.S. They're not supposed to be here, so I think you're advised to kill them.
Yeah, yeah.
Over here,
No, no.
New York, you're definitely advised to kill them.
Yeah, in New York, you're like,
Absolutely.
it's like, yo, listen, mátalo.
Yeah, mátalo, yeah.
Like, yeah, they're not like playing. But
Like,
you know
how
what's
supposed to
crazy
kill
though? Because I've seen mad like TikToks about the lantern flies, and people are acting mad. Excuse my French, pussy.
Oh, wow.
Acting mad,
Pussy.
mad vagina,
Why?
mad
PJ.
vagina.
Why?
Like,
How
yo, just like, oh my god, there's so many, and not doing anything about it.
Yes.
Just like running away from it. And I'm like,
What
bro,
the
just
fuck?
step on the motherfuckers or something.
Right, yeah.
Like, dale, like you're supposed to like be part of the
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. Like, yo,
Right.
like I understand if it's a girl, but like I've seen like dudes even be like, oh my god,
Nah.
like you feel me? Like put a flamethrower to the motherfuckers.
That's so
Yeah,
sexist.
put a flamethrower.
It is kind of
And
sexist,
while you're at it, get the rodents here as well.
The what?
man. Listen, I
Oh,
think
I've even seen, but I will say this: like, I think, like I said, it's subsided, and even like some animals, I've seen some videos where like New York's animals have started to fight back on these motherfuckers, bro. Even our native animals. Like, I saw one where there was like a praying mantis. Well, I think that one was also invasive.
Stop praying.
But it was eating it. A praying mantis caught two, and we're eating two like a sandwich together. Like,
like that.
like
Whoa.
caught two in a tree, and then there was another one where like it was a New York either wasp or not a bee, but like either a wasp or a hornet or something was fucking up a bunch of them, bro. Like was just putting the beats on them.
Yeah, because wasp and
hornets
hornets, you could
are like
reuse their
they're
stingers.
aggressive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like because remember, bees once they sting you, they die
Oh,
because they pull the stinger straight out of them.
yeah, yeah,
Hornets and wasp actually like have retractable joints.
yeah, and they're aggressive, so
Yeah, and they're aggressive as shit.
they're
They are.
stronger.
But you know what's crazy? It's weird that none of the birds eat them shits.
Nah, the birds don't want to fuck with them.
The birds don't want to fuck with them niggas at all.
I think spiders. No.
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 But yeah, I've seen like a whole tree covered in them shits. I've seen like mad wild shit about
Yeah,
that.
definitely. If you see them, stomp them out, please.
Please do. Please do. You know what? I got a high thought.
Yeah, talk to me.
Shoot it.
All right, so if you take
Oh,
all the first letters of the countries in North America,
okay.
it spells come.
What?
It spells come.
Why?
What are you talking
How?
about?
Canada,
Uh-huh.
C. The United States, U. Mexico, M.
Oh my god.
We're coming to the
The
world.
Come Alliance, bro. The Come countries.
The cum countries.
The Come Alliance, wow.
The
Cum
cum
Alliance.
alliance. Ew.
Wow.
Mexico. South America.
No, all the North American countries.
That's right. The cum alliance.
The Come countries, bro.
Canada, U.S., Mexico.
Mexico.
And if you do it backwards, it's muck.
Mock.
Sure.
Mockadok.
What you mean? Sure, it is.
No, I mean, sure.
This motherfucker right here, bro. He just shut me down. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Like,
Wow,
we're,
man.
We're only here trying to have fun, you know?
And man, he's like, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Whatever.
MUC.
Whack high thought.
Yeah. Let me give you a real high.
Let me give you a real high thought.
It's cool.
I'm here scratching my belly. What's up?
What's up? Hit us with a real high thought
Yeah.
since you're so critical of mine.
All right.
Hit us with it.
If you're what is this? Oh, that's
It's a camera.
if you if you're in a high hot air balloon, right?
right? Having a business conversation, right? While smoking weed, right? That's like high squared. That's high to the third level. You can pretty much get no higher than that.
How about if you smoke weed in the International Space Station?
That's a little higher.
That's a lot higher with an
No,
astronaut.
but that's not common. So like, you feel me? It can't really be common. It's not. That's you wouldn't really have a high thought like there commonly. You know what I mean?
True, but still, it's higher.
It is.
It's higher.
It's higher.
Right? Having high levels of conversation.
I don't know. I don't know about smoking in an international space
Yeah.
station.
I don't know what
Why
that
not?
But I don't know if is it physically possible.
I'm sure.
I will bring my gummies just in case.
That's a great. That's a great.
No,
question.
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I'm
there
pretty
might be
sure
actually-
I just can't use a regular lighter.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be. Some
I probably
sort of
can't
way.
use a regular lighter. I probably have to use like an electric lighter.
Like I don't know.
Or you
Right,
just
like
have to
the
take a
one of
pen.
those that
I don't
have
know.
like the electric one. I see what
We
you
were
mean.
talking about
Yeah.
oil versus flour. We might have to just take oil for this. For that one.
Right.
Space.
Yeah.
No.
Oils and edibles.
We're gonna bong that shit out right on the
Yo,
space.
you being high as fuck, looking out the window, you see like Earth, bro. Like what?
How about you? How about the motherfuckers that are out doing the spacewalk and you start blowing smokes in the tube, in the air tube and shit?
And then like, what's going on?
Oh my God, Houston, we're high as shit.
Houston. We
Like-
don't have a problem.
We're here floating.
We're just chilling.
Beat me up, Scotty.
What?
Scotty.
So
Beat
what
me up.
about you, King?
Scotty.
King.
Tell Scotty I do give a damn.
He's looking at himself in the mirror. Yo. Like,
Yeah, he's
he's becoming
becoming aware of himself.
What's up, King?
What was I gonna say?
So yeah, so that's a real high thought. I think mine was better.
literally.
I think mine was better.
That's
Yeah.
literally a high thought, bro.
What do you think, Lou?
That's literally the highest.
I gotta give it to A in that one. Yeah.
It's the highest thought you can have, though. is being either in the space.
Is that the highest thought you can
Because-
have?
Because once you're like in space,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He took my. My high. That was still my high thought, though.
Like, but that's my high thought. Though.
Yeah, it's the
but his was out of this world.
Bam!
Get
Boom!
it?
Phenomenal.
Boom.
Phenomenal.
It was outwardly.
Sprinkle a little bit on that.
sensational.
Shout out
going
to
on?
Canadians.
What's going
what
on?
they-
Shout out to Canada.
What's going on with them trying to track down this dragon over here?
So yeah, apparently
What did they
Canadians
mean?
spotted a dragon.
He's put a dragon.
See,
Spotted a dragon?
un dragón.
Un dragoncito.
Oh, man. When and where?
Tell us more about
For
it.
sightings of the dragon, let's hop over to the map. There has been sightings all over the world, but I am mainly highlighting the hotspots being New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and then over around Ontario and Michigan area. So a quick recap of what people are seeing. It had a 25-foot wingspan, it had lizard-like skin with no feathers, a long tail with a split at the end, and it resembled a pterodactyl or a dragon. If you have seen something similar to this description, please comment below where you have seen it so we can help.
Good shit. So apparently,
So apparently,
in the fucking Ontario/Michigan area, shout out to those in Michigan and the Great Lakes. So apparently, like the Great Lakes in Ontario, that area,
and
up
Nova
north,
Scotia
and Nova Scotia, as well as Nova Scotia.
and New Brunswick.
That's a whole nother spot, though.
Yeah, but that's more like above us.
Yeah.
It's more north to us.
Yeah.
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 Than like the Great Lakes.
So we might see a dragon.
We might see a dragon
So,
because you know what? They
there-
probably found it.
They're trying to find a
So
pterodactyl.
the Dragonborns around us.
You know what they found? They finally found the treasure of Oak Island.
Wow.
What?
I think a dragon was born when they found the treasure of Oak Island.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be? What else we got on the board?
Could it be? That?
So,
Yeah.
so they're tracking down a dragon
Yeah, apparently.
or a pterodactyl.
Or a pterodactyl.
So, breaking this down, they think a giant lizard is flying around right
Wingspan of 10 feet, he said.
now. Then he said 10. I thought it was 25.
25? Oh, my
25,
goodness.
yeah.
Come on, son.
25 feet.
Can't miss that, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah. They're crazy for thinking that the dragon's around. Well, people thinking that Nessie's back too, because they
Nessie.
they found like caves in like Loch Ness and shit where it could be hiding and shit.
But that is
And-
crazy. Like, how is this not like more out there? Like more people talking about it.
Because you think the government wants us to know about dragons and shit?
I mean, they're already talking about aliens, so they should
Well,
talk about all the weird.
Yo, let's talk about that for a little bit. Do you guys want to talk about it?
About what? About the aliens?
About aliens.
What about the aliens?
This time.
Man, listen. I don't want to get too much deep into my beliefs, but I've been already new, and I've been sensed, and I've been like for the longest about like the fake invasion, and there's been a lot of talk about UFO now, and a lot of talk about aliens, and so much so that it's coming from different countries and different sources and what's not, and now like Mexico was the latest one, at least that's it in social media and whatnot, in social media news, and in latest news that I've known so far. Mexico has been the last one to talk about UFOs, and they apparently recovered 2 UFOs bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
they
two.
show
Oh, yeah,
them-
the two alien corpses
Two alien
that
corpses.
they brought to
When
Congress.
They show them, and then they open the box or whatever. They look like straight stone
Carvings.
bro.
Yeah.
So
But they said that they did like MRIs and like CAT scans on it,
okay.
and fucking apparently like those, it looks petrified. I will give you that. It does, because I don't believe they're real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently there's like MRIs and CAT scans that show like internal like organs and like a skeletal structure. And
Yeah, those
apparently
are different images.
like one of them apparently had like eggs or like was pregnant
Huh. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that was some
or some shit like that. I don't know,
I don't
but
know, bro.
some weird shapes inside of it.
some weird things
I
inside
don't know
of
if
them.
I could trust it.
I don't trust it either. But they've always been around, and like they're just showing it to Congress, but people been knew about them and shit.
I don't know.
And they've been around for like 1,000 years or some
I
crazy
think that's
bullshit.
that bullshit.
Most likely it is.
Might be another distraction.
But
Yeah.
a clever Instagrammer actually took advantage of this and like did like a little like meme reel
Okay.
where the aliens were
It was
really
a-
cake.
Oh, I was gonna mention that. Yeah. I saw that.
And I was like, haha, this is clever.
Yeah.
I was like, this is very clever.
cake.
I was like, I like this.
Yeah, but the
Everything is cake.
Everything is cake, bro. Like Marie Antoinette said, let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. But nah. What I'm saying is like, one, them shits don't look real as for nothing.
For sure.
And like I would understand if it was like if like the aliens were like, you know, like wrapped up like así como
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Like
know,
mummies.
arms crossed like a mummy, and it looked like that. I'll be like, all right, cool. But nah, them joints is just like that.
Yeah. Like it looks straight like a stone carving.
And you're not gonna tell me these are 1,000 years old. And what, when they die, they don't decompose, they like petrify?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, yeah, I mean that does happen, but still.
But that's fossilization, and you need pressure for that. Clearly, those are out in the open. See, those look like little stone carvings, bro.
yeah, it does, bro. It really
You're not
does.
gonna tell me that's was flesh and blood. That's definitely stone.
Even it looks like stone. It's not like you don't see anything.
But I will say this though. If that was like all wrapped up like a little mummy and shit, I would have believed it. I would be like, yeah, look at that shit. That shit's all mummified and shit. Nah.
I mean,
Nah, the
But-
body, no body.
It looks like stone, bro.
Yeah.
It looks like stone.
but that begs the question, like, when are we really gonna believe it?
What do you mean?
Okay, because back in the days, whoever talked about aliens and UFOs, whatever,
You're not gonna believe just
conspiracy, crazy, you know,
Yeah,
they will
yeah.
mock
Yeah.
you for it.
Yeah.
Now, this is being presented to a government, by the government, and people still don't believe
The
it.
Mexican government, yeah.
All right. It's because it's like we as a people and as societies know not to trust the government.
Yeah.
At least like and I don't want to say like this, but the U.S. government has done mad shady shit.
Oh, of course.
From like MK Ultra to like fucking that. Like, have you ever heard of that project they had where they wanted to study like the course of syphilis? And they ran this project. It was supposed to be for 6 months, and it ended up being like 40 years worth of studies. And it was like,
that's crazy.
it was like they took a group of like 500 people, and then they like half of them had syphilis and half of them didn't, and then the half that didn't, they gave them syphilis, and like they were giving them like
So not 100% of them got syphilis. What the
no,
fuck?
no, but the thing of the project was to see what was the long-term effects of syphilis.
Yeah.
So they were lying to the people that were in the project, telling them that they were like taking care of them and whatever when they weren't.
They were.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
And that fuck with their mental health, I think.
Yeah, definitely. But back to what I'm saying is like, bro, the government does all sorts of wild shit like that. So why do you think I would believe them? They go, oh, yo, here's E.T. Nah, nigga, I need a walking, talking, breathing motherfucker in front of me, or give me a message from another planet. Let me see a UFO land. You feel me? Let me uncover an alien body like in a pyramid or something. You know, some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but you're not gonna tell me that little stone statue is a pyramid, bro. I know 4-year-olds that could do better work than that.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, like when I saw it, like, why would it look exactly like?
It looked like Fulanito,
like a ET kind
it
of.
looked like Fulanito's art project.
It looks like a really weird like smoking pipe.
I have a question.
Okay.
Where are you smoking out of?
Oh no.
Where are you running out of?
Yeah, because you remove the legs and because the torso becomes the pipe and you put the butt in the mouth and you put the mouth in you put the butt in the mouth.
Yeah. That's the only practical way. Other way is too crazy.
Yeah, the other way I was like, whoa, Lou, you're wild. You're wild. That was ass to mouth.
An alien mouth. Alien mouth.
Wow. Wow.
Alien ass.
Come on, you knew that one was coming.
Yeah, I kind of felt that one.
You felt that one coming.
Yeah.
That was funny, though. That was always it.
Come on.
Come on. Come. See?
But nah, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, with that whole subject, is like, for people to actually believe this shit, we would need, like, a message from an alien race. You feel me? UFO landing, them coming out of nowhere and being like, yo, we're here. Like, you feel me? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
You giving us, like, these fucking bodies and all this other shit, nah. We're not going to believe you because like, we're going to think you're lying.
Yeah, I think, like, the line got blurred between, like, what's real, what's not, what people believe, like, evidence. People call everything, like, a lie a truth and vice versa.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it all gets, like, mixed. So
Yeah.
even if they I understand, like, why you being skeptical. I would be the same. Like, I wouldn't believe until I actually fucking see it.
Right.
But I don't know,
Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. There was one video that I saw, and I think you were here when I saw it, the video with the alien.
With the
like,
alien?
the interviewing or something.
They were interviewing
Yo,
the alien.
you
It was
said
like
alien,
a dark.
and I was thinking
The
about alien
movement, it was off. What was that?
You said alien, and I was thinking about alien baby. That we talking about.
The TikTok nigga.
Alien baby.
how he lost his virginity in the bed.
Oh man.
Damn,
But you remember the video? But there was a video that where they were like talking to an alien, and they was like in a dark ass room.
Oh, I
yeah,
see
yeah.
that
It
video.
was, it's kind of
I see
off-putting.
that
That
video.
video.
Yeah, because the thing about that video is probably the closest thing I would come to believing it, because that video made me believe that entity, if it was a real entity, had a soul. Like, it looked like it was in distress. Like, you could feel the emotion coming from it. And I was like, bro, this doesn't feel right. Like, the whole, like, you know when you see other bullshit ass, like you see like that bullshit ass alien video because they're doing the autopsy on the alien,
Yeah.
and it looks like just like a human
Like
with
a
like
dummy,
black eyes with
yeah.
like a bloated stomach.
Okay.
Now this other one didn't look like that. This looked different, and it looked like it had a soul, and it was like, yo, bro, like it would look like it was asking for help, and we just couldn't like cross that line of like
That's crazy,
communicating, or it was like, yo, get me the fuck out of here, like
what am I doing here?
like what are you doing here? And it looked like it was like under distress, and I was like, yo, bro, like
I'm saying, man, like
that's the closest like piece of evidence I came to like.
I
Okay,
think I know
man,
the
this is
video
real.
you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like on
Yeah.
World Star and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, a lot of shit is happening lately. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, man, that shit is happening.
Like,
bro.
Mexico is happening a lot of like
Oh,
sightings.
for sure. Mexico
Like
does have
more
a lot
than
of
ever.
stuff.
Like they're becoming more and more often, and videos like with high quality and shit. Like
Yeah.
it's starting to pop up.
Well, who knows if it's us or it's really aliens?
Yeah.
Maybe
it
we are
be?
the aliens. To them.
Could it be?
No, we could be.
They're coming back home and they see that we're done with the place.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like what the fuck?
Maybe.
What?
Yo, you know what's funny? I think the whole plot of Prometheus is like that. The movie Prometheus. Is similar.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, you should. I think you would like it.
Prometheus is the first one, right?
It's like
It was
everything
supposed to be.
pre-aliens.
It was like supposed to be the first movie to set off aliens, right?
Yes, something
Right.
It's not the
right.
second one to like that line. Like the second one was like the Covenant or some shit like that.
So I don't know.
I'm not sure what.
Some
Prometheus was like, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
right.
from a few years ago, right?
Yeah,
But it's a good movie though.
but yeah, like Prometheus was
like it.
like that. Them using like panspermia and like seeding life.
Yeah. And so basically, it was essentially the same thing. Like, we were created out of the, they call them the engineers. So that we go to, like, find out that we were created by the engineers, blah, blah, blah. And they came, like, that's what happens. They came to this planet to check up on us every so often and reset it. And that's what happened in that movie. Basically, that's kind of like the plot.
They should reset it here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Boy,
they come
Long
here.
overdue.
Nah,
Nah.
not chill. I don't need a reset.
No.
Yeah, you can speak
Nah.
for yourself. Nah, yeah. Not yet.
Like-
Even though I do feel like there's sometimes where I'll be like, yo, send the asteroid.
But
No.
what do you think a reset means?
Like a mass extinction wouldn't solve
Oh
shit,
no,
bro.
I wasn't thinking that.
A mass extinction wouldn't solve shit. All it's gonna do is just wipe us out,
Right.
or put our numbers so low that we're not gonna remember none of this and probably end up making the same mistakes over again.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
that's how
You
it
feel me?
works.
And then in what, like 5,000-6,000 years, we're gonna talk about how there was an advanced civilization that lived before them, and then they're talking about us when
Us.
we're not really advanced like that. You feel me? So no, fuck that. We don't need a reset. What we do need though,
Wepa.
Wepa!
Estamos aquí.
What do we need?
What do we need?
I don't know.
What do we need?
We need everybody to take shrooms at the same time
Oh man.
Yeah.
for one day.
Scary.
You know that they're. Where is it that they're officially accepting this as like medicine now? I think.
Yeah, there's
Psilocybin.
there's like a public clinic opening up. But
Mhm.
I heard that. But you know what's the crazy thing? I came across that, and I'm with it. The only thing I'm not with is that price tag.
Price tag.
Oh.
The price tag of like a therapy
Oh.
session is like $3,400.
A therapy session?
Why?
I have no idea why it's so expensive.
Maybe.
But I will say this though.
That
I'd
sounds
rather
like-
spend $40 on an eighth and do my own home therapy.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds like a life changing
like
money, bro.
like you see that it really works, so you know where to find it at an affordable price.
At an affordable rate.
Hey, I had a question for you guys. That sounds like that.
Zumba.
Speaking of like paying for crazy shit, right? And this is one of my high thoughts, but it was like a simple thought. I was thinking this
The
throughout the
high
week,
simple
right?
thought.
Like, so, question, right? How much or what is the most or how much would you guys pay for a nice cup of coffee? Right? So, what's the most you've ever paid?
The most.
And how much would you pay?
I mean, anytime you go to Starbucks, like,
Right?
I don't know. I don't drink coffee.
All right. What's your drink of choice? Like, what's your in the morning or whatever?
In the morning,
or
either
Energy drink or, I don't know,
either a Red Bull or a Snapple.
Red Bull or a Snapple?
Yeah. Like, I really don't. I'm a basic bitch.
alcoholic drink of choice, I guess.
My alcoholic drink of choice.
Since you don't drink coffee.
Since you don't drink coffee. Nah, but that's different because they're more expensive already.
Yeah. It depends on what mood I'm in. Like, I'm always good for like a nice whiskey. I'm always good for like a nice
Whiskey?
bourbon.
Yeah.
A nice whiskey or a nice sipping bourbon, I'm with that. And for that, I would pay any price because I consider that food, and I don't have a price on food.
Right.
You feel me?
There you go.
I'm the same way. Like when it comes to food.
There's no price on that
Yep.
because you're not really paying for the ingredients and the actual food. You're paying for that taste and that love and that flavor and that experience.
I was gonna say the experience.
The experience.
La experiencia.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, that's cool. I mean, that was actually profound answer. But damn, you don't drink coffee though.
I don't like.
I want to see like, cause I'm definitely a coffee fucking fiend. Like I could use a cup right now, but damn.
Luis, are you a coffee drinker?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I would say.
Like, are you are you a real coffee like fan? Like you like coffee?
Are you a coffee
connoisseur?
fashion?
I just consider myself a drinker. A coffee drinker.
I consider myself a common drinker.
Yeah, common drinker.
Got you.
Right, but
so
yeah,
I'm
like price wise.
Yeah.
Again, since like food is not something that I have a price.
Yeah.
If it's like, because you when you know good coffee, you know it, right?
Okay.
So when you get served by a barista, some like really perfectly served coffee with the right temperature and the flavor and the foam and the whatever.
Beans, right?
Yo, that shit is like an experience.
Yeah.
It hits different.
It hits
Bro,
different.
yeah, you don't.
It hits
yeah,
different.
If you're not a
It hits
coffee drinker, you wouldn't get it.
Like,
I don't
what
get
is
it.
this? Like,
I don't. No. I do get that because I get that kind of sensation when I eat sweets, like gourmet sweets. I get that from that.
right? Like that
gourmet
satisfaction.
bakery, a
Like,
pastry or some shit. Maybe.
Bro, you see me at Treehouse, bro. I eat with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
And then we need to
shout
go.
out.
Yeah. So yeah. So you guys know.
So there you go. Like I think we're all in agreement. The point is like, the experience is definitely one. Like,
If the quality is right and the experience is good,
it seems like there's like no limit to amount of money that we.
There
would pay
are
for
no
it.
limits.
No,
That's
but
crazy.
the thing about it is like, if you really think about it,
Yeah.
is there really a limit of how much you would spend on anything?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no.
like if you had to take like, your bank account out of the equation, if you could just spend,
I'm saying.
would they really be
If I
like
could
a
just
limit to like what you would buy and like how much you would spend on something?
Probably not.
Like you'll be like, yo, like for instance, like
Yeah.
on a budget, you probably wouldn't spend more than like $150 to $200 on a bedspread, right?
Right.
Exactly.
But if you ain't got no budget, you're gonna get like premium
Whatever.
camel ass for your bedspread. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get some fire shit. Like
Right.
you're gonna just get the best quality of everything.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like. At least that's how I am with food. That I don't really give a fuck about the price because of the fact that I'm just getting the best quality.
Right.
That I'm consuming, but I'm also trying to like take that approach with life too. Like I just want like the best of the best now.
That's a good approach.
And you feel me? And if the United States wants the best of the best, you make sure to vote for me in 2028.
Vote for him.
Remember? Dímelo!
Dímelo. Así el
Hola.
eslogan.
Bing!
Plátano.
All right.
But yeah, like,
Yeah, man.
but that's how I really feel about it. Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I don't know. What are your thoughts on all like the alien stuff that's happening now?
Oh yeah, with like okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I have my own conspiracy theories.
What's your conspiracy theory?
If you want to call.
Tell us.
Oh snap, bro! All right. If you want to get into it, I'll
Yes,
try to
we
sum
do.
it up real quick. I'll try not to get too deep into it.
We
but-
trying to go as deep as you want.
All right.
Yo.
So, all right. Fuck it. You see, he's like lighting me. He's giving me the green light. He's giving me like.
I've never given you the red light,
Hey yo.
but I've heard you like to run those.
Wow.
Yeah. No green lights. No red lights. No. I don't stop here.
I heard you like to run those red lights.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yes. No stopping here, Papi. No stopping over here. Anyway.
So, aliens.
So aliens. Aliens. So yeah, I mean, part of the theory or whatever, part of it is just like, I kind of already forecasted this. You know, those who know and blah blah blah. I literally, like, you can ask some of my family. Like, I've already told them like months ahead before this was gonna happen. Yo, guys, I'm getting this message. I'm getting this download. Be prepared and do not be surprised or scared when this happens. And literally, so said, so done. So I'm not even that surprised, to be quite honest with y'all. Seriously. The other part of it is like, there's been a lot, and like, if you notice, the lot, like, when I say a lot, I mean like, there's been different in the last month or two. Excuse me, the last month or two, there's been a lot. There's been several different encounters from different places of different types of alien entities. You know what I mean? Like, we got that whole thing that was going on that when the UFOs crashed and they had like that whole court, whatever, and they had to report that the biologics weren't human, that they found.
You talking about the congressional hearing?
Yeah, they have. So we have that whole congressional ordering, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Then on top of that, we had like the videos about like the UFO in LA or like something like that, like the UFO crashing, and then at the same time or a different time, like I think it was like a Mexican family or whatever was calling, and they said they found like something in their backyard that was.
You mean in Vegas?
Whatever. See, so that's going on. You got that going on at the same time. Then there was another family that was saying, like a couple weeks after that, there was another video. There was a video on freaking World Star about like apparently an alien that they caught that was like in like the backyard hiding behind a car or whatever.
That's the Las Vegas joint.
Oh no! So there was another one. That's what I'm saying. Like literally a weeks. It just keeps going. That's what I'm saying. There's been so many that like in the last few.
Yeah, there's been a lot of sightings.
Yeah, there's been a lot of sightings, observations, whatever, reportings, whatever have you, and it's like that I'm like not, but they're not consistent. So and I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised because I already knew, and two, like one thing I'm seeing is like they're not consistent, and they're not like I don't know.
What do you mean?
You know, like
what do you mean by consistent?
Not consistent alien entities from what they're showing.
It's like not the same. It's not the same entities and shit.
Yeah, not the same entities, not the same like I don't know. And I'm just like questioning it, and I just gotta trust my gut, and my gut just like it's telling me like it's all BS and it's all for show and it's all distraction and all that stuff, Especially with the latest one. So you want to ask me about this latest one? Like this latest one now looks like super like I want to believe, bro. Like that's crazy. Isn't that what X-Files says? Something like that. I want to believe or some shit like that. Like I want to believe and I do believe in what I believe. So I do believe that it's not just us and stuff like that. But from I don't believe what they're showing us is it.
Oh, definitely not.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But what I do think
Yeah.
is that what the government, or at least like the upper officials, I don't think people in government are getting the full story. Like, you feel me? Because one, they're in office for like, 8 years? Like, if you do Congress, it's 12. If you're a senator, it's like 8. Governor's like 8. Or whatever.
Like 4 to 8 typically.
4 to 8 years.
Maybe
Usually
more.
is your usual term, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that those people don't know shit. Now, when you get to like generals, people that, been working in the government for like 20 plus years.
Oh, okay.
Like, you feel me? Like certain people, like, I'm going to just use, I'm not saying that she does, but I'm going to use like Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
For I'm gonna use her for like a reference, right? She's been in government for what, 20 plus years?
Really?
40,
Long
30
time.
plus years? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's part of the deep state. You feel me? That she knows more than what.
Yo, you're gonna get us canceled, bro. You're gonna get us more than canceled.
No, but I'm just using her as an example. I'm not saying that she is, or I'm not even going allegedly. Nah, I'm just using her purely as an example, just to
Yeah,
make
like
my point, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody of her tenure that's been in government for so long is part of the deep state. You feel me? That the people that know what's really happening.
And it has been happening for a while.
You feel me? Because we do know certain players that are a part of that. Like the Bushes, we know there's part of that. You feel me? And certain other families that we won't mention. But we know the players in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
And it's not... And I feel that what we're being shown, what the public and society is being shown, isn't necessarily the truth. It could be Project Bluebeam. Could be. I'm leaning more towards that. That could be Project Bluebeam.
Okay.
Where, you know, they're just trying to, like, scare us and, like, make us, like, unite in, like, one government, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I could believe that. But then you have people like Dr. Stephen Greer,
Okay.
Yep.
that he uses the CE5 method, where it's not where you communicate with aliens, like where you initiate the communication,
Okay.
but you're not using like regular methods. You're using like meditation methods, and stuff
okay.
like that, where you're not communicating with like a third dimensional extraterrestrial. You're communicating with
Beings from a different dimension.
hyper extra dimensional being.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yes, that makes sense to me.
Like
actually.
that actually makes a lot more sense to me than. Excuse me again. Sorry about that. That makes a lot more sense to me than a flesh and blood alien just being like, "Yo, I'm here on the UFO." You know what I mean? Because if you really think about it, like in order for you to like explore space, you need time. You need a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to like jump from like here to like
About
the
light years.
yeah, but that's the thing about it, is light years. You have to move at the speed of light for a whole year to get there.
The speed of light for a whole year.
To get there, you know what I
That's
mean?
hilarious.
So it's like, for you to really traverse space, you have to sort of like find this weird method of travel where it's like time traveling, but you're using it to traverse space. So it's like, you know, you really can't do that. I don't feel like with our laws of physics, or at least the laws of physics that we know of right now, that it's capable.
Yeah.
But if you take it to a multi-dimensional thing, you feel me, where you're including the the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, and then you apply those laws of physics, now I could see you jumping dimensions to traverse the third dimensional space. You feel me?
Yes.
Like you could be like, all right, cool, I need to go here in the third dimension. Let me jump up to the sixth, and I'll be there in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, versus
No,
30,000 light years.
Yo, imagine.
You
That's
know?
kind of now. Okay, I agree. That makes a lot of sense to me, and like now you got me thinking about it like on a deeper level. What if like imagine you set up meetings to meet up on a higher dimensional plane? Like time only exists on our plane, right? You know, as you the higher up you go, time really doesn't exist. So I'll be like, yo, I'll meet you at 3:30 my time. Third dimensional time. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, third dimension. I'm going to meet you in the fifth dimensional cafe, bro.
Yeah.
All right? I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Let me be there. And we're just going to like sync up, you know what I mean?
Now, I was thinking, what if the people that
Well, I mean,
are trying to
different
make contact with us,
It's pretty cool.
it's like ourselves from the future or some shit like that.
So, I
There's
believe in
theories
both.
about that.
I believe in both. We have higher selves, but we also have different entities.
Like, you know how Interstellar,
ours.
that kind of happens?
Yeah.
You know, like,
because
the one person knocking the books over, it was him all along and all that
But
shit.
that was him traversing the fifth dimension. I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah, where time is just like this physical thing.
Yeah, where time is a manipulated dimension, just
Yeah.
like
So like a library.
Right.
not really,
Literally, it was like a library.
not.
Well,
Well, it was because of the fact that he was next to the bookcase.
Right.
That it looked like
Yes.
a library.
Yes.
And because of the fact
But
that
it was literally, exactly.
but it was
but since we can't
Because it was-
perceive
right.
the fifth dimension, I think that was like the closest interpretation they had to it.
for us
If that,
to see.
to like kind of like envision it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like, for instance, like the fourth dimension, like to create a tesseract, right? Like even trying to like physically build the tesseract in the third dimension, it kind of looks wonky.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we're not perceiving it correctly.
Right.
So that's what I mean. Like for that movie, for them to like depict the fifth dimension so well,
Yeah.
it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but what I mean is like,
That's what I'm saying. But you saw how it looked like a library.
yeah,
Like it was literally a library, but it was because in the fifth dimension it was just like that bookshelf or whatever, like
folded in on
folder
itself
on
and
itself and that part of like
Yeah.
that specific like
Moment.
space he was in that was weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
space time. He
But
was
I-
in a
I-
physical
Because he-
space
But I
and
believe
time.
they even mentioned in the movie that it's what you make of it, like what your mind makes of it, or something, like the way he's gonna perceive it. I think.
I don't
it's
know. I recommend that movie though. Check that movie out.
Interstellar.
Definitely.
Yes.
Interstellar, yo, facts. Check
Absolutely.
that movie out, bro.
But yeah, but getting back to the main thing, like I don't feel that what we're being shown is the truth. Like that video, that one video that I said that shit looked like it had a soul was probably like the closest thing to like reality. And if if that video was totally made up,
Yeah.
yo, kudos to the fucking team
That
that
made
put
it
that
fu-
shit together because
yeah.
they convinced the shit out of me.
Yeah, I would not
Kudos
be
to them.
surprised. It did
Like,
look
yo-
like it might have been like it might be some video that was like put together.
It could have
So
been.
I don't want to hope you. I don't want to.
I don't want. Yeah, you could go ahead and shoot me down. It could have been made up because it was a dark ass room.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. You know what I mean? Pero como yo like I'm saying is like they made me feel like the shit was real.
Right, right.
You know, like and if he was real, that little alien guy, I hope he got out of that situation because he looked like he was fucked up.
like
he looked like he was fucked up. He looked like he wanted to go home, and I feel him.
I just came here for like.
You feel me? He probably was like, "Damn, I should have listened to my mom and my dad."
Yeah, they told me
They
that
told me Earth was
This
ghetto.
neighborhood was.
They told me Earth was ghetto.
This neighborhood was like
Ghetto.
scary and dangerous.
I didn't know species still survived.
Oh, you guys
I
are
didn't know
right.
speciesism was still a thing out here.
Jeez.
I thought you guys were still lizards. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck happened to the dinosaurs? I'd rather have them
Last
things.
time we were here, there were like giant animals. What happened?
What happened? They didn't get rid of you guys. Like,
You guys were like the larva from something.
like me and that. But you get where I'm coming from. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
it's not what it is, man. It's
No,
not what it is.
nothing is what it seems. Yeah.
Speaking of nothing being what it seems, right? That's a
Wow.
perfect segue, actually. Speaking
Beautiful.
of nothing being what it seems,
High five me.
and I hate this background right now. Like that I'm in or whatever. Fuck it. Anyway,
Has been the same.
it's just really bothering me. Like, but yo, speaking of nothing being what it seems, right? I went yesterday to Vegandille. Shout out to Vegandille, and shout out to my vegans out there, and shout out to those who are cooking vegan, who know how to make meat alternatives taste freaking delicious, because y'all are like the best. Like, I've tried this thing, and I'm gonna whatever. I'm not gonna put their name. I won't even shout their name out yet. Let's see if we get some sponsorship, maybe. But I tried a steak, right? And when I tell you this thing was just like a churrasco, bro, or like a pernil, and the way it broke apart, like the fibers in it, the meat, it was like dripping juices.
Hey, yo.
They had like yo, my mouth was watering just off.
Drip, drip.
Yo, my God, bro.
Drip,
it
drip.
was dripping juices.
The juices were
and
all
then
over.
they had like chimichurri sauce on top of it.
God
So it was like a steak, yo. But it was not real steak. It was not real meat.
It was like a
No,
portobello
vegan-
mushroom or
Plant-based
something.
protein.
No,
Crazy. right?
vegan food is dope. Vegan food is good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
So that
Vegan
was-
food is good. Is it for me?
Yeah.
The vegan lifestyle is not for me.
Not the vegan lifestyle.
But going to a vegan
I've tried,
restaurant,
yeah, I've tried
you
food
know,
like that.
going to a vegan restaurant, trying a couple of
Yeah.
cuisines. Yeah, I'm
He's
with
like,
that
I'll
shit.
have a meal.
Yeah, but they get just to cut dairy and meat and
No, man.
I- Animal
I'll have a meal like a
products out of my
cultural thing.
life,
For me,
nah.
I'll do it like a cultural thing. Same way, like I'll try respectfully, I'll be like, I'll try Indian food. I'll try Ethiopian food. I'll try some vegan food.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's that. But that's the thing about it. That's on that same wave though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like you're gonna be fucking. Oh, I'm gonna try this non non-meat, dairy,
oh.
Chinese food or Mandarin cuisine. You know, like you're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna keto light. You know, nah, nigga, you're gonna fucking be like, yo, I'm eating some vegan today. I'm eating Chinese. I'm eating Indian. You know, people don't give like that's the one thing where people like will say whatever ethnicity it is and not feel offended when it comes to food.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Food is the best.
Okay.
I hope they survive.
Yeah, I hope. That sounded a little loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so how was Vegandille? What else did you have?
So that was pretty much. I mean, no. I was just gonna say that real quick because we was talking about what was Luisito saying? Luisito said something about like something that reminded me of that steak. Oh, things being not what it seemed.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So that steak which stood out. I mean, well, Vegandille was fire. Oh, okay. What else? What else stood out there was like freaking Styles P for sure. Freaking Styles P. I think Fat Joe popped up, and whatchamacallit, Rick Ross. Oh, Rick Ross.
What?
One former fat guy and two currently big guys.
Yeah, for the vegan deal.
For
Could you
vegan
imagine?
I feel like they want to go get chicken wings right after that Wingstop.
I bet you fucking Rick Ross went to Wingstop right after.
That us.
Don't he own it?
He owns he doesn't own Wingstop. He owns like
He's like partner.
He owns like a large
Share.
share.
Like
Plus he
part
owns
owner.
Yeah, he's like part. He's not like a majority owner, but he's part owner.
Like that, yeah.
And also he has like a shitload of franchises.
Yeah.
Like he has like 100 of them or something like that.
Oh,
and I think
not
that I think like for like one of his kids like 16th or 17th birthday, he gave him one.
Wow.
Yeah, so he could like start like getting his money up and shit.
I wonder if he had anything that was serving vegan stuff over there.
I don't know, but
One of his
talking
things.
about vegan and all that,
Vegan negan.
would y'all fuck with lab grown meat?
Yo, that is an interesting question. And I was thinking the steak that I had, the steak that I had, I was like chewing it and looking at it, thinking like, yo, is this fucking lab grown meat or printed meat? Like because like I've seen that video too where they use printed meat. Like that's what the Beyond Meat or some of it is gonna be. Like it's like printed meat using hemoglobin and plant-based particles and plant-based like stuff. Like so when we crave meat, what we really crave apparently is the hemoglobin, like which is like the blood and the shit, like the nutrients and the stuff, the blood of that stuff, like the flavor, whatever. So when we have Beyond Meat and all those meat substitutes, kind of still has that hemoglobin, but it's just like plant-based stuff in there. Yeah, but they
bloody carrots.
printed. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So
But
bloody plants. That's what they're giving us.
almost.
La
That's what the
plum.
Beyond Meat.
Can you do me a favor? Can you look up?
Yeah.
Can you Google exactly what is lab grown meat?
Yeah, let's
Because I don't know and I'm not educated on that. I just I just heard like people were talking about it, and I personally don't agree with
I don't
plant grown meat, like lab grown meat and all that
Cultured
shit.
meat. That sounds crazy.
Cultured meat. Wait, hold up, right there. Bet.
Right here. Lab grown meat is meat that is grown from animal cells in large bioreactors. You feel me? So it's not even like real.
They
that's
used
what I'm
to
saying.
say that about KFC a
Check
long
this
time
out.
ago. I
Yeah.
remember.
So listen. Let me just. Yo, it's scary, man. It's scary. He's getting into the thick of it. Let's get deep into it. All right. This production method eliminates the need to raise and slaughter animals for food. What? Look, the cells are grown using nutrients like amino acids. So basically, it's not even real like animals. Like it's like or it's like cloned animals or like printed. They use them grown. Look, the cells using cells, like amino acids, and this production method
Bring it down a
eliminates
little bit.
to raise. So they don't even raise animals to slaughter animals for food, which is good. They're not slaughtering them.
Hit that arrow right next to that.
Boom.
And
Up.
that's
Up,
not
up,
worldwide.
up.
That's in
Hold
the
on.
United
The
States.
arrow next to that first sentence, because it's gonna give you more info. The arrow next to the next to food. Yeah, bam.
Boom. Nah, it's just.
Oh, it's just
yeah,
pictures.
It's just ads related to it. Yeah. But check this out. Lab grown meat is also known as cultivated or cell based meat. Cultivated meat or cell based meat. It can be used to make ground beef, steaks, chicken. Wait,
Bro,
what's that?
no.
Chicken, pork,
I
and
don't know.
fish. The USDA approved the sale of chicken made from animal cells in June 2023, guys. So just recently, the USDA approved the sale of chicken made from
Fake
animal
food.
cells. 2 California companies can now offer lab-grown meat to restaurants and eventually supermarkets. That's spooky. What do y'all think?
I think that
I think this is fueling the fans of societal collapse.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do this like because like society is collapsing and like the food shortages and
no,
whatnot.
like resources are limited. We only have one
Lab-grown
planet,
meat production for wow.
and
Lab-
there's only a handful of people taking everything,
Exactly.
and we have to come down to stuff like this.
Like, this doesn't solve anything, bro.
Right. This will
This-
create a new, worse problem.
Yeah.
Look, one study found that global warming potential of lab-grown meat is 4 to 25 times greater than the average for retail beef. What the fuck, bro?
Because you gotta think about it this, they have to grow it. So
Because
they
they
have
gotta produce it.
They have to
So
put.
the
They have to
production,
use
look.
energy to
Ew.
produce it instead
Produce
of
something that
so-
nature usually takes care
care
of
of its
on
own. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make any
And
sense
that's what
to do
Beyond
it.
Meat is. Some of it. Or the or
This,
what,
this makes this. No offense to anybody that enjoys lab-grown meat, but this makes absolutely no fucking sense at all.
So there's a
Sorry,
chart
but
here. Let's check this out.
I'm not
At
with
all.
it,
It
like,
gets
at all.
crazy deeper. So there's a chart here.
It's
And this chart apparently says
it's unsettling.
that it
say
begins
the
with a
least.
small sample of cells. How they grow meat. Meat can be made in the lab from a few starter cells. Ugh. Meat begin with a small sample of cells. Grow the cells in a bioreactor, some type of machine, right? To create 3D
Read that
tissues.
part.
Hold on. To create 3D tissues, an edible scaffold is needed for the cells to grow on.
Scaffold.
An edible scaffold.
So you're eating something
you make
already
some
that is
type
not
of-
what you're supposed to be eating.
Yes.
In order to have
No.
it eaten.
It's like some type of
No,
false
no.
Oh
false
no.
f-
I don't
platform.
know.
You know what this kind?
Foundation
You know what
to-
this
for
kind of
cells to
reminds
build
me
off
of?
It's like a false foundation.
Have y'all seen the movie Snowpiercer?
No,
I
not yet.
haven't.
Nah,
You haven't?
nah, me neither.
That's the one with
which
the-
is supposed to be the sequel to like Willy Wonka's and the Chocolate Factory.
Really?
Yes. Well, it's supposed to be like
I know there's a
post-apocalyptic.
theory.
Yeah. Well, whatever. In the movie, right? If you're like in middle class to like lower class, your food is like this jelly bar of protein. And when the riot happens and the dudes start taking over the train or whatever, they find out what's that jelly bar, and it was just like compacted like
Oh, I was
roaches
gonna
and
say
rodents.
cum. I was like, no, not cum.
Just compacted into like a bar so you wouldn't see what it is,
Right.
because they were basically like using, but that's sort of like that, like they were like manufacturing like this protein bar
Right.
out of like other shit that humans normally wouldn't eat. Like this right here is a bad idea wrapped in a worse idea. No, because
Dipped in another bad idea.
that is because we're trying to stop global warming, right? Supposedly, we're trying to combat global warming. So why the fuck would we eat lab-grown meat when it's 25 times more energy deficient than regular meat?
Right, to make it.
And then on top of that, the bullshit about everything too is like, people say, "Oh, we're overpopulated. This, that, and the third. The Earth can't sustain us." No, the Earth can. The Earth could sustain us all. It's just how we treat the Earth and how we go about it.
How we do things.
You feel me? Like, instead of constantly taking and taking and taking, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of materials that we could reuse and recycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we don't need to constantly expand into like the rainforest and shit. I'm pretty sure that we could stop somewhere and be like, okay, we can't cross this line because we need this many acres of fucking rainforest to purify the air and whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like shit like this gets me tight, is because it's like you want to move one step forward, but then you're moving 10 steps back with dumb shit like this.
Yeah.
And then this is the shit they're gonna try
Look,
to push on everybody.
You see how and then they could call it plant based because look, cultivated meat. Look, not only so now it gets even worse. Watch out for y'all vegans and y'all plant based. Feel me? So it says here that cultivates meat production, sampling of meat muscle tissue. And you see them here with a needle for like taking out meat muscle tissue or whatever from a cow. Extracted stem cells, right? Extract the stem cells from it. And then 3, plant-based nutrient medium with growth serum. I don't even know what the plant-based medium is. It's just a medium. Like, I don't know.
Growth serum.
With growth serum.
It's probably like plant-based fibers.
So that's like, right. And growth serum, and that's your plant-based protein, quote-unquote, protein in there, right there.
Because that would
In
come
the
for like
Beyond Meat.
its bioscaffolding, quote unquote, like you quoted.
The
you know,
bioscaffolding, yeah.
Yeah, that would
So
be
that's
it.
where the nutrients are, whatever. Boom, growth of cells on nutrient medium. That's what you're talking about. Boom, right there. Number 4, growth of cells on nutrient medium. So it's like a fake, false foundation or some type of meat plant cell abomination here. And then formation of muscle fibers in bioreactor. Once they put
Wait,
in the
hold on.
bioreactor, it forms meat fibers, muscle fibers. So that's what makes it like.
Yo, time out though.
A
Not
what?
to cut you off, but that picture of the bioreactor with the
muscle
with the muscles looks like the halal shit that they get the gyro meat off of.
Oh wow.
Like
Bro,
they
but
cut
the-
it.
Yeah, but to think that they're growing a muscle
Yo, bro,
in a
but this-
fucking like bioreactor.
Like
Yeah.
where
From muscle fibers.
This is-
Look, apparently
like
it grows
who
muscle
the fuck
fibers.
is like
And then
that's
they
a
break
fucking
it down.
Frankenstein monster.
From
what
there,
you're
they break
eating,
it down
bro.
into like meat
Like,
products.
I'm sorry,
Once
but
you
this
get the
is
muscle
crazy.
That's crazy.
yo, I could see people that gravitate toward this getting cancer in the next 10 years.
Oh, chill.
Yeah, that
Bro, this isn't that right there is not viable. That is not supposed to go in our bodies, bro.
like
That right there is dumb.
that.
Like I understand that you want to, consume less meat. Fine. Cool.
No, but
You want to go plant-based? Fine. Cool. But don't do dumb shit like this. This right here is dumb because we don't know what the long-term side effects of that
Gotta
is.
show roomies.
Exactly.
What's that? We don't know what the long-term... And usually things like this, like if we don't already know from our own processed foods that, make us ill and all
See
this
the
other
blood? You
shit,
see it?
hell no. That shit don't even look good.
And the meat fibers and shit.
no, bro.
That shit looks way too like...
No.
That looks like ketchup bread, bro. That looks like a plant. That looks more plantish than meatish. You feel me?
It's some type of
like a red leaf.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
some type of creepy.
But you feel me? Like we already know from like our own processed foods
Look at that.
that it causes us illness.
Yeah.
So imagine something like this,
Like, it's completely not organic.
completely not organic. Look at that chicken. That chicken don't even look right,
It
bro.
does not even look like chicken.
It doesn't at all. And it's like, what? It's like I want to know what is the agenda behind this. Like, why are we even pushing this? Like, are we just really trying to like push out like farmers and agriculturalists that are like growing our food for us? Like,
Yo, but
Nah,
look
bro,
at,
this is gonna be
look
to
at, that's
exploit,
crazy
like,
though.
this
That's
is gonna be done
spooky.
for
Look at it though.
profit.
Look at it.
This
that,
is gonna be for profit.
that
Period.
looks
Yeah.
like chicken, bro.
it looks like chicken.
Like, it's gonna be a less expensive option. That's gonna be massively sold.
Yeah, scary.
They won't give a shit about people getting sick from it.
Everything is getting more
It's gonna
expensive.
be all over again. The same shit that happened from 70 years ago.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
mess.
It's
No,
gonna be a revolution, but it's gonna
Yes.
come at a cost.
definitely. And it's like,
Those are my 2 cents anyway.
it's like,
Yeah, I agree. Good.
no. I agree with
Good
you
insight.
100%. But it's like, this makes no sense. Like,
Bro,
if we're already trying to like get to a point where the earth is good and we're good, this doesn't make no sense because of the fact that
you're
this takes 25
you're
times
getting more output. Yeah.
You're taking in a lot more, so it's like,
Mhm.
the fuck? What's the point?
But it's gross.
Oh my god, that looks disgusting.
Yo, that I don't know.
And no offense, see, those look like some steaks.
Those look like some steaks.
Those do look like
But
some steaks.
see what it says there?
But those could actually be steaks though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe
Those
for
could be. Those could actually.
those
be
are like
steaks.
real, like
Real
Kobe,
steaks.
Kobe.
Yeah,
Kobe
this is
steaks.
this is actual
steaks.
beef steaks right here.
They are right.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah, that marbling looks right.
Yeah.
Them pockets of fat.
Hey. But yeah,
But then I see
I don't
cows
know,
and makes
bro.
me sad.
Like
Like,
that whole shit about fake food.
No, I like cows.
Like, bro, like
Should be
at
wild.
the end of the day, we're omnivores. We're gonna eat plants and animals. That's the end of it.
That's the end of it. Like,
You know what I mean? If you choose not to eat meat, that's your
Yeah.
problem. If you choose not to eat vegetables, that's your problem.
Lab grown ribeye steak.
I'm
Check that
good.
out.
They could go ribeye the steak somewhere else.
Check that out.
You get 3D bioprinted type.
See, told you.
Fuck out of
and
here.
the article is from 2 years ago.
Told you.
Like I think
Over
3D
to
printing is
And it's got
great-
even more perfected now.
Like I think the only reason we should be all right. This might be controversial.
I think I'm lying. It's 3D.
The only biological thing we should be 3D printing should be human parts. Like if
Organs.
you think organs, we should be like if we're gonna put all this technology and all this research, they get to do lab grown food. Why can't we find a way to 3D print organs? Like they take a sample of what you know, they take a sample of your DNA, whatever. They put it into a bioreactor,
compatible.
make it 100% compatible. Oh, your kidneys
Print
is
you
fucked
out
up.
a kidney or
Here's 2
something.
new kidneys right here.
Yeah,
But
print
bow.
you out. Yeah, that's cool.
You feel me? You need a new heart. Bow. Your new heart is there.
I'm pretty
Why?
sure-
Why instead of that? Why are we getting lab grown meat? Bro.
To keep people sick.
Yeah, like yo, listen. Smart technology, dumb way to use it.
Dumb, super dumb.
Dumb, because all you're gonna do is cause people illness, and that's what I think about that.
Me too.
Guys, final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
I heard.
It's your boy.
It's your boys.
Final thoughts, please. Try. I mean, if you're gonna be a vegan or vegetarian or whatever, it's great. If you eat meat, try to eat, organic meat.
Try to eat real meat,
Yeah, I mean,
unless you're going to go somewhere vegan where they make mushrooms taste like meat.
exactly.
Yo,
Like portobello.
I've had some of those. Those are amazing too.
Portobello
they're good.
mushrooms, like that
They're
shit
good.
is banging, yo.
It is like I'm not gonna front. It is,
I love that.
but roomies,
Seven more steaks.
you already know.
You already know.
I'll say this real quick. Be aware and watch what you put in your mouth
Hey, yo.
just as much as you watch what comes out of your mouth.
That's
So
a
you
lot.
should do both often. That seems to be the lesson for today's episode. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or watch me while you put something in your mouth.
Hey.
Hey yo, look at me while you do
Sir.
it. Oh, and roomie,
Anyway, whoa.
Sir, we need
Nah,
you.
but as always, of course, show us love. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, show everybody love. Show yourself love. Be open to receive love. Give love. You know what I'm saying? Receive love, give love, be love. Give us some love by clicking that like button.
Love.
You already know. Smash the subscribe button. If you already watched 3 or more of our episodes, listen, roomies, it's time to pay up rent. The way you pay up is by smashing that subscribe button. So definitely do that. Yeah, man. Froffle. What was today's question? What did
Froffle
we ask
in the
also?
world.
Oh, how much would you pay for a cup of coffee? How much would the most, if coffee drinkers, what's the most that you would pay for a cup
Yeah.
of coffee? Feel me?
Please let us know.
Oh, and would you eat plant-based meat?
Fake
or
meat.
Is it fake? Would you eat lab-grown printed meat? How y'all feel about that?
roomies, and remember, if you develop a technology, think of the smart way to how to use it. Good night.
Peace.